But then, for people to say that, about trying to get the divine nature into Jesus, wouldn't they? Because the way I just look on it is just sticking with him being having a human body. Obviously, the way humans come about, his soul wouldn't have been the same way because it existed before his body.
Yes.
Whereas, of course, with us that doesn't happen.
Yes.
But if he had some sort of a divine nature in that human body,
Yeah.
then wouldn't there have been a problem with him dying on the cross?
If one doesn't have the Catholic teaching from the Council of Chalcedon in 451 AD, though we had this before then, but it's made the official teaching of the Church in 451 AD that Jesus has both a human nature and divine nature. He's fully human, he's fully divine. He dies on the cross in his human nature, but his divine nature is indestructible. Now, here's how this isn't difficult, because all of us here, will die.
Yeah.
But our souls, which are also us, will not die.
Yeah, because we don't have a divine nature, so that's why the soul can die properly.
The soul is immortal,
Yeah.
it doesn't die, but that part of us which is flesh dies. So if we can be like that, it's quite easy for Jesus to, in his human nature, to die, but his divine nature carries on.
Yeah, but that would keep him alive.
Just as he's alive in his divine nature, yeah, just as we are alive in our souls when we die.
But remember, he's got a soul, but with a divine nature as an addition.
No. What we say is this: the divine nature pre-exists Mary, pre-exists conception in the womb of Mary.
Yeah.
The divine nature is everlasting with the Father and the Spirit. The divine nature, second person of the Trinity, comes down to earth, and in the womb of the Virgin Mary acquires the human nature.
Yeah.
And that human nature grows. The divine nature doesn't grow; it's just the divine nature. But the human nature grows.
Oh, okay. So
But they're both it's united with its divine nature for like 9 months in Mary's womb.
right, because it's interesting, because what you just said there, that's a new thing I've heard before. So I've never heard anyone explain it that way.
Okay.
Right.
Well, it's important for people to know that, because occasionally I've encountered a born-again Christian who has said that Jesus became God sometime in the womb of the Virgin Mary, but not at the beginning. Or he became God at the baptism by St. John in the River Jordan, which is an adoptionist type position, another ancient heresy. But for us, from the moment of conception, there's never a point where Jesus is not God. But of course, what we're discussing is already stuff that's not in the New Testament. But we can't avoid it, from our point of view, because heretics, as we call them, have brought challenges, and we've had to explain what the nature of Jesus is, or what the natures of Jesus are.
Yeah.